Hello, everybody. Ishmael Kolya, Associate Broker with Exp Realty. I'm excited to give you this Exp Realty presentation and why you should take Exp Realty as a serious option for your career in real estate. All right, let me go ahead and get started with the screen share. All right. And now you should be able to see my screen. Just a little bit more introduction about myself. I'm a real estate instructor, and I've been teaching a few courses for the last 2 years with a major association in New York region. I'm also honored to be a 2021 Board of Directors for Hudson Gateway Association of Realtor, as well as the 2021 Board of Directors for New York State Association of Realtors. I'm also blessed to be on the Education Council at HGAR, Hudson Gateway. I'm on the board. I'm a board member for Young Professionals Network, and I'm also a certified mentor at Exp Realty. All right, that's just enough about me. Let's move forward. So, who are we? Who is Exp Realty? This is our hero, Glenn Sanford. He is a champion here at Exp Realty. We absolutely adore and love and admire his vision and intelligence. Glenn Sanford had important roles at internet startups before launching a real estate career in 2002. And in his 4th year in real estate, him and his team did more than $60 million worth of production. Glenn believed that agents and brokers do the heavy lifting. They do the most work, and therefore they should be rewarded the most. So in 2009, after the housing crash of 2008, in 2009, Glenn founded the first cloud brokerage, Exp Realty. Okay, what's the big difference? What sets Exp Realty apart? Number one is it's agent owned. We own Exp Realty. When you join Exp Realty and you close your first transaction, even if it's a rental, immediately we issue you some free shares of the company, $200 worth of free shares at your first closing. And there are other events throughout the year when you can earn free shares as well as buy shares. So it is an agent-owned company. Next thing is it's a cloud brokerage. There are no offices. And the money that is saved from not having this overhead expense is then passed on to the agents through various means in terms of better commission, lower cap, more training, more tools, more technology, and so forth. We'll talk about that. So again, our agents and brokers build their own business while establishing a direct ownership in this international brokerage as a shareholder and partner. Our journey so far. So we were founded in 2009. That's when we were founded. 2010, we were across 11 states. We were in Swapnil Trends Report in 2011. 2012, Glenn Sanford was named 100 most influential people in real estate. 2013, the company became public. 2014, we launched Canada. 2015 is something major happened at our company, which really skyrocketed our growth. You'll see that on the next slide. And that is, we started to give stock awards to our agents for certain production and certain activities through Agent Equity Program and the Icon Agent Award Program. 2016, we tripled our agent count. We went from roughly 3,000 agents to 9,000 agents within 1 year. End of 2017, beginning of 2018, we had reached 10,000 agent milestone, and we were also featured the best place to work on Glassdoor. We have since been named the best place to work on Glassdoor 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021, 4 years in a row. We are now live on the NASDAQ, and our stock symbol is EXPI. All right, let's move forward to what our business model is all about. Okay, innovation is always happening, and those that don't innovate disintegrate. Imagine those beeper sellers in the 90s or in the late 80s, early 90s. If they were so stuck to their business model and they're so adamant about not evolving into the next phase of the technology, which was cell phones, those beeper sellers would have gone out of business. Instead, those who evolved and those who stocked their beeper stores with cell phones continue to thrive and grow stronger. We have such large businesses such as Blockbuster that were taken over by a newer model, $10–15 a month subscription model called Netflix. Circuit City, Sears, Toys R Us, Payless Shoe Stores, and so many more brick and mortar locations are going out of business on a daily basis, and that's because they're being replaced by these online companies such as Amazon. And similar trend is happening in real estate as well with traditional real estate brokerages. What do they have? What do these companies have working against them? Their brick and mortar locations. So regardless of how business is, the bills are due every month. Rent, salary, electricity, heating and cooling, insurance, and so forth is due every month, whether the economy is good or not. Rather, the companies on the right side are virtual cloud brokerage, anytime, anywhere. They have very lean set of expenses and so forth. So because of that, they can afford to give their agents and their employees and their customers more training, more tools, more technology, more commission, more lower caps, stocks, revenue share, and so forth. All right, let's go ahead and continue. We are not a franchise. We are one brokerage across the country and, in fact, across the globe. We offer cloud campus environment. So you can log in from anywhere and do your work and join classes and so forth. Real-time support. We've got hundreds of employees working in our company from home, and that are ready to help you with whatever question you may have. It's easily scalable. Teamwork, international collaboration. We have live training, not video recordings, live training, and then we have equity opportunities for our agent partners. Typical franchises often have costly overhead. They're locally confined. They offer inconsistent growth opportunities. They have limited technology and support. All right, take a look at this growth, phenomenal growth. We barely had 25 agents in October of 2009. And then fast forward 6 years from there, 2015, we had reached 864 agents. So we did not even have 1,000 agents in 2015. But from then, 6 years in the making, we have now reached 50,000 agents and counting. We are across numerous countries across the world, as well as the 50 states of the United States. Our global footprint stretches far and wide, from India, Hong Kong, Australia, South Africa, Brazil, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Canada, UK, Portugal, Italy, France, and then just recently announced Colombia, Israel, and Spain. And so many more opportunities are coming along in the near future. My top 4 reasons why I joined Exp Realty approximately 2.5 years ago in middle of 2018. Number 1 is revolutionary lead generation. EXP provides you with online CRM and ability to generate leads through lead capturing and paid advertisement and so forth through our system. That helps me sell more houses, more homes, and do more transactions. Unparalleled training. I would be hard to find another brokerage that provides as much training as we do here at Exp Realty. 50 hours of more than 50 hours of live training per week. That helps you sell more houses and do more transactions. Great commission split and low cap in order for you to become 100% quicker. And that helps you keep more of your dollar in your pocket. And then lastly, stock awards and revenue share. Many agents have been working at other companies for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. What do they own? Nothing. But when you work at Exp Realty, your very first closed transaction will yield you free stocks of the company. And then along the year, you'll have more production activity that will bring you more free shares of the company, as well as an opportunity to buy shares. You also have an opportunity to create a revenue share by attracting agents to Exp Realty. These 2 items, these 2 models help you create some type of a retirement. As we know in real estate, we don't have a 401k, we don't have a retirement plan. So by doing this, EXP provides an opportunity for agents to generate a retirement plan and build a legacy for their family. All right. As we mentioned, at Exp Realty, you have the opportunity to earn money 3 different ways, not just through your commissions, but 2 other ways. Number 1 is your sales, and these are the tools and technology that we provide you in order to make more sales. And I'll talk about that in subsequent slides. Lane number 2 is stock. 4 ways to get free shares and 1 more way to buy share at a discount. And then the lane number 3 is your revenue share. You can attract agents to Exp Realty, and every time they do a transaction, you'll be earning a certain percentage off of the transaction, and you'll be building a revenue share, which could result in hundreds of thousands of dollars over a number of years. All right, let's go to the first piece of technology. So we're going to be discussing these technologies here that are designed to help you generate more leads and more sales. Number 1 is your lead generation to help you grow. We've partnered up with a CRM called KV Core. KV Core will first of all give you a front-facing website, customer-facing website, okay? And that website will be tied to your local MLS. So your buyers and sellers will be able to go to your website and search for properties in their area and be able to contact you and so forth. It will have your name in the web address and so forth. All right. And when they click on a property and when they want to schedule a showing, the website will ask for them for their name, number, and email address. That is called lead capture. This lead that is being captured will then be will then be entered into the back end, which is your CRM. Okay, again, this is another view of the website. They click on a button and to request a showing, and their information will be requested, capturing that lead. This lead will go into your CRM, which is provided through KV Core. Okay, it's integrated with listings and so forth. All right. It's nice to have a CRM where you can keep track of all of your leads, but it'd be nice to have a smart CRM so you know who is actively looking at the moment. Imagine you have a half an hour, an hour to make calls every day. It'd be nice if I knew which clients, which customers out of my 100 leads in my database are actively looking now, so I can call those people within my 1 hour of calling. So as you can see here, I got a message from KV Core saying my customer Valeria Ann Johnson revisited my website after 14 days. As you can see here, I got an email saying Marcelo viewed the same property 3 times. So I may want to pick up my phone and call Valeria and Marcelo right away because they're actively looking. And that is the value, that is the benefit of having a smart CRM working for you. All right, let's go to other parts of KV Core. We've got Google buyer advertising, we've got Facebook advertisement, we've got other built-in technologies, but we also have ability for you to boost your listing. Here's an example of a listing that I have boosted for my market in the Bronx of New York. I spent $60 to advertise my listing through one ad. 1,641 people saw my advertisement for my listing on their phone, on their Facebook. And these are not just random people. These are people in the geography, in the zip code that you have indicated. And these are also people who are searching for houses on their phone. So this is targeted advertisement. Out of 1,641 people that saw my advertisement, 58 people clicked on it. And out of 58 people, 19 people submitted their name, number, and email address. And that brings me to a cost of about $3.16 per lead. Imagine out of 19 leads, even if I'm able to sell 2 houses or 1 house, that is a whole lot more return on my investment of $60. Let's talk about the next piece of technology, which is called SkySlope. SkySlope is our document management system. We are a virtual company. We don't have an office to go to. We don't have a broker to physically meet. We do meet with our broker in our proprietary technology, Exp World, in our virtual world and so forth, and we have our weekly meetings and so forth, but we don't actually go to the office to see our broker, so we don't actually take our files to our broker. We have an online document management system for that. So in your SkySlope, you'll be able to manage all of your transactions. You'll be able to manage all of your listings. You'll be able to run your business with top grade security and so forth. Let's go ahead and take a look. Each property that you have either a listing for or a contract for will be provided a portal like this, and it'll ask you, it'll have a checklist for you to attach your documents for. Okay, give me 1 second, get the share back. Okay. So each property that you're working on will have a checklist for you to attach documents. For example, it will say, please attach your MLS sheet, please attach your wire fraud advisory, buyer agreement, and so forth. All right. Any document that is required will be indicated in red color. If something is not required, it will be indicated in a light blue color, if applicable. Once you have attached the document, it will turn yellow. The button will turn yellow, meaning it is in review by the broker's team. Once the broker and the team have reviewed the document, it will become green, indicating that it is now completed. Once all of the required documents have been submitted and completed, you will now be sent an email with, by the way, also your commission check would get scanned and uploaded here. The closing disclosure would also get scanned and uploaded into the system at the closing. Once you have uploaded all of these documents and they have been completely reviewed, you will get a commission disbursement email as the one you see on my screen. This email will signify the property that you sold, the commission dollar amount, as well as what your share of the commission that you're getting. Okay, we'll talk about that a little bit later on. And then the money is direct deposited to your bank account the very next morning. And I love that about Exp Realty, is that there's no delay in paying out the commission. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next piece of technology, which is called Digisign. Okay, Digisign is built for your convenience and efficiency in your business. You'll be able to create templates and then use those templates time and time again to send over to your buyers, sellers, lawyers, landlord, and so forth. For example, I have my one key MLS listing extension agreement. Whenever I have a listing that might be coming to expire, I can send that to my seller to request an extension. Okay, I have my rental tenant docs template. I have my residential listing template. Currently, I have a listing in the Bronx. The owner lives in Arizona. I was able to use this system to send the documents to electronically sign and get the documents returned to me, and then put the listing in the market. All right, so that type of technology and efficiency allows you to do more business with less time and hassle. All right, so this is included in the tools that we provide you at Exp Realty. Okay, next piece of technology and tool that we provide you is our marketing and branding platform. We provide you one central location for you to be able to generate your business cards, brochures, signs, and so forth. A lot of the content is already created for you. You can simply plug in your name, number, logo, and photo, and then have them printed out. Or you can design your own business cards, own flyers and brochures, and for sale signs. It is entirely up to you. Okay. There are many other items for you to work with: your curated collections, flyers and brochures, social media campaigns, and digital items for you to download and share with your social media network, logos and signs and business cards, door hangers, postcards. All of these items, the content is ready for you. You need to simply input your name, phone number, photo, and email, and you'll be able to submit that for printing. Now, printing is on you. You can choose to print with your local printer in the neighborhood. You can choose to print at one of the companies online, such as VistaPrint, or you can use our in-house printing partners. It is entirely up to you how you'd like to print. More collateral, such as buying and listing presentations, newsletters, helpful documents, and letterhead. Let's talk about for sale signs and open house signs. We're not going to dictate to you how you should spend your marketing dollars to brand yourself. The only thing that we require is that your signs be state compliant. So whatever the state rules are in your state for real estate agents, your signs and business cards and so forth should be state compliant. Otherwise, you can brand yourself as you like. As you can see, I've got my Is Exp Realtor logo at top, my name and phone number, my website, and then I've got my EXP logo and EXP office phone number at the bottom, taking up very little real estate on my sign. But that is what New York State requires. New York State requires that the company logo and company phone number should be legible. And it is. But beyond that, I want to spotlight myself and my logo and so forth for the money that I'm spending on my marketing. All right, or you can go with a default EXP sign, as you see in the middle, or you can go and do something that Kate Gleason has done here, a fellow EXP agent. She's used some EXP theme in terms of color and so forth, but she's also added her touch to her sign as well. So again, you have a lot of freedom in terms of how you want to brand and market yourself. Okay, Cloud Office. We have this proprietary technology that was created by a partner company called Verbella. We have since acquired Verbella about 2 years ago, and it is absolutely fantastic. Let's take a look. All right, so you can jump into meetings or learn on the go with Exp Realty agents anywhere and everywhere through our Exp World. These are some screenshots of what Exp World looks like. This is our virtual campus, almost like a video game type of environment. You create your avatar, you pick the hair and then the color and then the shoes and then the clothing and the glasses, as you can see. I hope my avatar is a pretty honest representation of me. And when you first log in, when you first walk into Exp World, you'll have the information desk where an employee of Exp is ready to assist you. These are real-time and live employees that will answer your questions through the virtual technology. These are some more screenshots of what Exp World looks like. You have large-scale auditoriums for large meetings and so forth. You've got smaller rooms for smaller meetings, state broker meetings, and so forth. You can also have your team meetings as well. Next piece of technology we have is our Exp Realty Enterprise. It's a single login that gives you access to all things EXP. So whether it's SkySlope document management, whether it's your KV Core CRM, whether it's EXP, whether it's EXP guest pass for your guests, whether it's to see your commission and cap status, whether it's to see the agents under you that you have attracted to EXP, whatever it is that you want to see, whether it's to see your stocks through Morgan Stanley, all of that will be in one login. All right, next piece of technology we provide you is called Workplace by Facebook. It is an app that is created by Facebook, but it is a separate app and a separate login. All of your EXP agents, all of your fellow agents, 50,000 of them, including our brokers and including our employees, can also be found there as well. And just like Facebook, you have various groups. You have real estate agents of New York, you have real estate agents of Chicago, of California, and then you have real estate agents, commercial real estate agents, and so forth. These will allow you an opportunity to network with each other. I currently have a listing in the Bronx, which came to me as a referral from an agent in Orlando. This particular client who lives in the Bronx wanted to sell her house and then buy in Florida. She was online on a website looking for houses in Florida. She connected with this realtor in Florida, and she indicated that she has a house to sell in the Bronx. This agent happened to be an EXP agent, and then they reached out to me and sent me the referral for this listing. So there's a huge opportunity for you to collaborate and network with your fellow realtors across the country, but also across the world. Okay, here more, Workplace can also help with discussing topics and projects, share your big announcement, communicate instantly with your team, and broadcast live video, ask for advice and suggestions with your fellow agents. Next benefit that I want to talk about is Exp University. Exp University provides more than 50 hours of live training each week, and these are on various topics. From sales and listings to lead generation, working with buyers, social media, CRM and technology, rentals, and so forth. The schedule is published ahead of time, so you have an opportunity to know what classes are coming soon and then put them on your calendar as you see fit. You can join from your phone, you can join from your computer, you can join from your home, from your office, from the park, from the beach. And if you miss the live training, then you can actually watch the recorded videos. All right, real-time support. We've got over 500 employees working for us in real time, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. on weekdays to answer any question that you may have. Okay, as we mentioned that we don't have any offices, but sometimes you absolutely need an office to meet with a client. What do you do in that case? We provide you with a included or free membership to a office sharing company called Regis. Regis is a company that allows you to share an office space on the, whenever you need it. So for a small monthly fee, you can show up at a Regis and use their office. Just like your gym, you pay a monthly membership and then you show up at a gym whenever you need it and you're able to use the gym. Similarly, Regis provides office sharing for a monthly fee. But because you are an EXP agent, your membership would be included in your price at Exp Realty. You wouldn't be paying anything additional for Regis. Okay. We also are honored to provide healthcare to our agents, especially right now. As we know, many people are in need of healthcare, and not everyone may have health insurance. So we are blessed to be able to provide healthcare to our agents, low-cost, cost-sharing insurance, including telemedicine and supplemental insurance. Really, really beneficial here. All right, we have many other partnerships out there, including IntroLend for mortgage services, Silverline for title and escrow, Express Offers is an iBuyer program, America's preferred home warranty, Moving Hub for utility transfers. We have Digisign for your open house signs and for sale signs, virtual tour partner, currency exchange partner, and then also continuing education class partner. All right. Compensation plan, very straightforward, very similar, very same compensation for everyone across the country, which is 80-20. Agent gets 80% of the commission, EXP takes 20% of the commission. And there is a $25 transaction broker review fee per transaction, and there is a $40 errors and omission fee per transaction. The E&O $40 caps out approximately 12.5 deals. Once EXP has collected $500 in E&O, there's no more E&O for that year. Okay. The 80-20 commission split, which is already attractive, more attractive than many of the agents might already be getting out there at their brokerage, gets even better pretty soon. Once EXP has collected $16,000 in commission split, that agent is now 100% for the rest of their anniversary year. So if an agent, all right, hold on a second. Hold on a second, sorry. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna now record. Let's go ahead and pick it back up. Okay, where were we? We were here. So once EXP has collected $16,000 in commission split, the agent now becomes 100% capped. That means if an agent joins on May 1st and they become capped by October 1st, from October till next year's April 30th, that agent will be 100% commission. They'll be collecting 100% commission for the rest of their anniversary year. When an agent becomes 100% commission, their broker review fee goes from $25 to $250. Okay, now, so these are one avenue of earning money at EXP, which is your sales commission. Next one is your 4 ways to get free shares and an option to buy shares. And then next is revenue share. Each agent that you attract to the company will allow you to earn a percentage, a portion of the commission they pay to EXP Realty, not from the agent's pocket, but from EXP's pocket. So that is an important thing to understand here. Let's talk about the stock program. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the 3 ways to earn free shares. $200 worth of free shares of EXPI on your first closing. $400 worth of free shares of EXPI when you fully cap each year. $400 worth of free shares when an agent that you have attracted or sponsored to EXP closes their first transaction. However, there's one more exciting way to earn free shares. That is an Icon Agent Award Program. An Icon Agent is an agent that caps plus does 20 more transactions. And yes, rentals count as well. So an Icon Agent is an agent that has capped plus does 20 more transactions. They are now an Icon Agent. We will give you an award and a trophy, but we will also give you the entire $16,000 back in company stock. So the $16,000 cap that the agent paid in will now be returned to them for becoming an Icon Agent. And lastly, there is an option to buy shares of the company. You'll be able to spend 5% of your commission check to buy shares, and you'll be given a 10% discount for being an EXP agent. Let's talk about revenue share. Every agent that you bring into the company will earn you a percentage off of the commission they pay into EXP. All right, 95% of the world population is a working class. Either they have a job or they are self-employed. That means they own a job. Only about 5% of the population are business owners and investor-minded, right? So I want you to start to think as changing yourself from not just being a salesperson selling a house to a house to a house, but rather starting to own this business of real estate. Okay, you are the sponsor, you are attracting an agent to Exp Realty. Here's a very simple simple formula. Imagine you attract 5 agents to Exp Realty, whether in 5 days or 5 months or 5 years, you attract 5 agents to Exp Realty, and those 5 agents attract a total of 5 agents to Exp Realty, ending up in a total of 10 agents under you, 5 in line 1 and 5 in line 2. And imagine that they all do enough production to cap each year. What is the dollar amount that you can expect to have in your pocket if you had 5 agents under line 1 and 5 agents under line 2, and they're doing enough production to cap? You would end up with $30,000 in revenue share because you have 10 agents in your downline. All right, let's talk about what happens to the dollar amount. $10,000 commission check comes in, 80% goes to the agent, which is $8,000, and then 20% goes to the Exp Realty, which is $2,000. Out of this $2,000, 3.5% goes to line 1. So if you bring Joe into Exp Realty and Joe closes a deal, you'll be getting $350 out of a $10,000 commission check, for example, or 3.5% of the total check. Level 2 will get 4%. So once Joe brings Mary to the company and Mary sells a house, Joe will get 3.5%, but you will get 4% because now you are their upline number 2. Level number 3, you'll get 2.5%. This story continues down to 7 levels. Let's go ahead and take a look at the whole model. Any agent that you have in line 1, level 1, and they do enough production to cap, you will be able to earn 3.5%. And a maximum of $2,800. In order to unlock this level, all you need is 1 agent. All right, any agent in level 2, you'll be able to make 4% from the total check every time they do a closing, with a maximum of $3,200 per agent. And in order to unlock this level, you need 5 agents in level 1. Okay, and then this story continues down to level 3 at 2.5%, 1.5% for level 4, 1% for level 5, 2.5% for level 6, and then 5% for level 7. These need to be producing agents. Okay, these are agents who are doing production, they are closing deals, and so forth. The most benefit that you can get out of the revenue share model is if you have 40 producing agents in your line 1, you'll be able to tap into all of this dollar amounts here. Here's another sample scenario. Imagine you attract 10 agents to Exp Realty and they all do enough production to cap each year. The maximum you would get from each agent is $2,800, which would mean $28,000 for that year. But imagine those 10 agents also go out and attract 10 of their own agents each. And because they're in line 2, you would get a maximum of $3,200 per agent for the year, and that's a total of $320,000. So when you combine line 1 and line 2, you would be looking at earning at $348,000 per year from those 2 lines just in residual income for having 110 agents in your downline. Now imagine this we haven't even included level 3 yet, level 4, level 5, level 6, and level 7. Obviously, level 2 is also going to go and attract some agents. Level 3 will then go ahead and attract some of their own agents and so forth. So the dollar amount could potentially be a lot more than this when you account for all 7 levels. All right, this is a summary of what we've discussed so far. 80-20 is the commission split. $16,000 is the cap. After that, you become 100% commission for the rest of that year. When that happens, the broker review fee, which was $25, becomes $250 broker review fee. We have a team member cap of $8,000. Certain teams have a lower cap of $8,000. We can talk in detail at another time regarding that. And then an icon agent is an agent that does capping plus does 20 more transactions. They will get the entire $16,000 back as stock. Okay, $149 is the startup fee. That'll get you 1,000 business cards. That'll get you 20 folders and get you all set up with your logins and passwords. We have 2 monthly fees. First is a $50 monthly technology fee. So for your KV Core, for your front-facing website, SkySlope, Digisign, Regis offices, and Exp World. All of that is included in $50 monthly technology fee, and then $35 university fee is for the 50 hours of education that you are receiving each week. By the way, the 50 hours of education is provided by top producers and some of the biggest names in real estate. And then there are 2 small fees at each closing. Number one is a $25 broker review fee and $40 E&O fee at each closing. We've been featured in plenty of real estate media with raving reviews, and we're also doing fantastic in many real estate categories. All right, that's our hero right there in the center at the NASDAQ desk in New York City. And then become a shareholder. Go to ismailcolia.exprealty.careers. Reach out to me for questions, 914-215-1540, 914-215-1540. I'm looking forward to working with you and being your partner in this fantastic journey. The residual income that you create could and will continue when you want to retire from real estate. The residual income that you create is willable to your spouse or your child when you leave this world, and so forth. Also, domestic couples have 1 cap, so they can cap together and become 100% quicker. Domestic couples also reach the icon status together and sooner. Also, you have 1 nationwide cap. That means if you have a license in New York and if you have a license in Connecticut, you sell a house here, you sell a house there, you're filling that 16,000 bucket sooner together. And then you're reaching that icon status sooner and together. So lots of excitement. It's the fastest growing real estate brokerage by agent count in the history of real estate. Reach out to me, Ismail Colia, 914-215-1540. I'm looking forward to being your partner and helping you grow and growing with you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.